when Chinese President Xi Jinping opens the 25th Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Tianjin this weekend, the world will see the most expansive guest list in the bloc's history. Leaders from more than 20 countries and chiefs of 10 international organizations are confirmed, turning the SCO into Beijing's largest diplomatic stage yet. At the center of it all is Xi himself, host, chair, and architect of a summit designed to project China's vision of a multipolar world.
Amid global landmark and historical changes, I see the need to follow the right course in the development of bilateral relations and human society, to strengthen comprehensive interactions with duty, to make increasing contributions to promoting the development and prosperity of our countries, and to defending international justice and equity. It is important to remain trusted friends forever in the spirit of tested friendship.
Joining Xi at the round table will be Russian President Vladimir Putin, making another show of defiance against Western isolation, and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whose first visit to China in 7 years underscores the summit's diplomatic weight. Pakistan is also expected to be represented at the summit, with some reports listing Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, while others indicate Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar as the confirmed representative.
China is willing to take this meeting as an opportunity to practice the slogan of the presidency of promoting the Shanghai spirit, SCO in action, and work with all parties to implement the important initiative proposed by President Xi Jinping to build a common home for the SCO with unity and mutual trust, peace and tranquility, prosperity and development, good neighborliness and friendship, fairness and justice, gather more consensus on cooperation, reach more cooperation measures, ensure the complete success of the Tianjin summit, and promote the SCO into a new stage of high-quality development.
The SCO's founding republics are all represented at the highest level. Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, President of Kazakhstan; Sadir Japarov, President of Kyrgyzstan; Emomali Rahmon, President of Tajikistan; Shavkat Mirziyoyev, President of Uzbekistan.
All member states agree that we must remember history, draw lessons from it, and forge the future. As the ancient Chinese saying goes, by learning from history we can understand why powers rise and fall.
The bloc's newest members add symbolic heft. Alexander Lukashenko, President of Belarus, attending as a full member for the first time. Masoud Pezeshkian, President of Iran. The guest list for the expanded SCO Plus session stretches across Southeast Asia, South Asia, the Middle East, and beyond. Confirmed or strongly expected attendees include Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, President of Turkey; Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia; Prabowo Subianto, President of Indonesia; Thongloun Sisoulith, President of Laos; Pham Minh Chinh, Prime Minister of Vietnam; KP Sharma Oli, Prime Minister of Nepal; Mohamed Muizzu, President of the Maldives; representative of Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Amir of Qatar; representative of Sheikh Saud bin Sakr Al Qasimi, ruler of Ras Al Khaimah, UAE; Nikol Pashinyan, Prime Minister of Armenia; Mustafa Madbouli, Prime Minister of Egypt. Adding global legitimacy, United Nations Secretary-General António Guterres will take part, alongside representatives of at least 9 other international organizations, including the CIS, ASEAN, and CICR.
The Tianjin Summit is one of China's most important head of state and home-ground diplomatic events of the year. President Xi Jinping will chair the meeting of the SCO Council of Heads of State, where he and other member state leaders will engage in in-depth discussions on the topics such as promoting the Shanghai spirit, improving institutional mechanisms, deepening multilateral cooperation, and advancing the development of the SCO, as well as major international and regional issues.
The optics are deliberate. Xi Jinping will chair both the SCO Heads of State meeting and the expanded SCO Plus session. The lineup, from Putin to Modi, Erdoğan to Lukashenko, Guterres to leaders across Eurasia, the Middle East, and Africa, is intended to underscore Beijing's claim that it can convene a broader coalition than almost any other platform outside the G20. Beyond the photo ops, leaders are expected to sign the Tianjin Declaration and adopt an SCO Development Strategy 2035, a long-term blueprint for security, trade, and cultural ties across Eurasia. But the real message may already be delivered. The guest list itself.
A series of outcome documents aimed at strengthening cooperation in security, the economy, and cultural exchanges will also be adopted, helping to chart the course for the SCO's future development. President Xi will host a welcome banquet for participating leaders and heads of international organizations, and hold an intensive series of bilateral meetings to plan and advance China's relations with participating countries. The Tianjin Summit is expected to become a new milestone in the SCO's history.
For Xi Jinping, Tianjin 2025 is proof that when China calls, the world answers.